What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back for another What It Is video. So I hope everybody has had a blessed day, a blessed week. I want to start this video off by praying for my New Orleans people, okay? They got Hurricane Barry, Tropical Storm, Hurricane Barry, whichever one you want to call it. It's about to make landfall if haven't already. I already know that there have been some flooding and stuff that's been going on, some heavy flooding, and they're expecting like 25 inches of water. The Mississippi River supposed to possibly overflow, and it's just gonna be a lot. Okay, so let's just keep our New Orleans people in prayer. If y'all have to evacuate, please try to do so if you can. Don't wait till the last minute. I want y'all to get the fuck up out of there, and I want y'all to be safe. Okay. Moving on from that, let's just get into this video for real, okay? First, let's talk about this VH1 lineup that's been going on, okay? Oh, where should we start? So there's a new show coming out called Love and Listings. I think it's coming on next month, and the main character that's in this reality show is Suge Knight's son. Okay, I said, wait a minute, what the fuck? Now I'm looking at this like, I'm a reserved judgment, but still, okay, they had Sean Kingston on there, and I'm like, you up here trying to sell a house to Sean Kingston? I hope you better check that the check clears, okay? Because we all know every time we hear something about Sean Kingston, it's about some money troubles or whatever, because Love and Listings is about Suge Knight's son. I don't know if he's Suge Jr. or whoever, okay? Whichever child he had this with, woman he had him with, he's a real estate agent to the stars or whatever. Okay, so you're gonna have a lot of cameos, I guess, from different artists, in these big houses and stuff like that. And I'm looking like some of these people I can tell can't afford this, so y'all just doing this for show. But all right, I'm gonna check it out to see how it is. I ain't say I was reviewing. Okay, I said I'm gonna check it out. Moving on from that, also another show that's coming on that's new on VH1 starting Monday actually is, I hate the way cause girl, y'all know my shit be raggedy when it ain't, that's when it started doing all that. That's when it's time to get the shit done. Oh, let me stop doing this because, according to Miss Lady S, oh, I'm so tired of you doing this and talking about, girl, I did a whole video, mention my slimming down neck one time for less than 3 seconds, bitch. And a bitch put in the comments, you know what, I used to like watching your videos, but I'm so over you at this neck thing, whatever. It's bothering me. Girl, are you serious? That's what you took out of a whole 20 plus minute video, a couple of seconds. Child, I bothered you that bad. Click off, unsubscribe, and block, boo-boo. Like, girl, look at my motherfucking neck, bitch. Okay, like, anyway, moving on from there. What was I saying? I was just doing that to be petty. But, y'all, the simplest shit. Now I see what Bondi be tripping off of sometimes, because y'all be doing her shit. I be like, damn. But anyway, moving on from that. Girl Cruise. Okay, now we've been seeing so many commercials. If you watch VH1 frequently, and even probably MTV too, because it's a Viacom owned, company, if you see them, oh, excuse me, if you see them, you've been seeing these commercials about Girl Cruise with Lil' Kim, and then they show B. Simone, which I'm so surprised, and I'm not. You got Lil' Kim, Maya, and then you have Chili from TLC. Okay, now, having these people together, I guess, they grew up in the same era, mostly Chili and Lil' Kim, you know what I'm saying? And then Maya came along, but then Maya did do Marmalade with, Lil' Kim, so that does make sense. Okay, so that's the connection right there. Literally just popped in my head. It literally just popped in my head. But at the same time, I'm sitting here like, how do you get the other 3 people plus the dude that's on here into the thing? We haven't seen an official trailer. What is this about? We don't know what the hell it's about. The shit comes on Monday, and it's like, can we get a fucking trailer so we can get some type of hint as to what's going on besides it's called Girl Cruise? Because I'm trying to figure out how these people get on here and how y'all throw, 4 unknowns that I've never really heard of. Okay, I heard of the B. Simone chick. She so-called funny to some people, but, baby girl, you know, her, that, you know, how she and the other person, like, I just want to know how did they come together. I'm pretty sure they probably going to explain it on the show, but I would like a trailer. Like, that's what they always do. VH1 known to give trailers and drop trailers, especially on YouTube and shit like that. We ain't got a trailer first. We got that coming on. Yes, I'm going to check it out because Lil' Kim is on there, and I love me some Lil' Kim. And you know, I like me Maya, you know, Maya and Chili. That's my childhood. Look, Kim, Maya, Chili, that's my childhood. So yeah, I'ma check it out, of course. No, I'm not reviewing, so don't ask. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood is coming back. And let's go back to the Lil' Kim situation. Lil' Kim, you know, mad props to her because I do the same thing that she'd do, okay? She was supposed to be doing these little press conferences and, you know, doing press for either her album or the show or both. Because she do have a new album that's about to come out. I don't know when, but it's supposed to come out sometime soon. She's supposed to be doing some press for it, and she decided not to, especially not getting on Watch What Happened Last with Andy Cohen because people being messy. And I can't remember if it's the Today Show or Good Morning America. One of them, she canceled the interview too because people keep asking about the same question. It's 2019, and no one wants to keep on asking about something that I'm not talking about. Lil' Kim is not, you know, and I'm pretty sure it's the Nicki Minaj question or whatever. Lil' Kim is not talking about her. Nicki is not talking about, well, that came up, but look, you know, talking about props. But technically speaking, they ain't really talking about each other to even have beef right about now, okay? That's old, that's done. We don't care no more. Leave it the fucking alone, okay? Find something else. I know that was a hot button issue, but if you wanted to talk on it, you wanted to talk on it back in the day when it was really popping. That's when you should have had tried to say something to them about it. Even then, one of the last few interviews that I did see with Lil' Kim, the radio dude tried to bring up the whole situation between her and Nicki, and she shut that shit down. No, don't ask me no questions about that. Obviously, these people don't do their research, and like you said, you got messy folks like Andy Cohen, you know, that's gonna try to test the waters anyway, regardless of what you say or not. You know, push the button, but I respect that. I respect that. You can't respect me. I'm not gonna give you. You're not gonna you know, have my time. So there you go. We don't have no interview. Moving on from that. What's going on? So let's just get into it right quick. Look at my little raggedy ends. Bitch, it's making me. Y'all just don't understand. Y'all know how I get when I need my hair done. I just feel so raggedy. And I feel like I look raggedy right now. Anyway, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. The Lion King. And don't nobody get up in the comments and be like, yeah, bitch, you do. Because I didn't ask you. Okay. But anyway, The Lion King. So, I know some of y'all like, man, I wish this show would hurry up and come out. Next week needs to hurry up and get here so y'all can shut the fuck up. I understand, okay? But you know, I'm ready to see it. I'm avoiding clips and stuff like that. You know, I feel like, damn, can we have some suspense? Can we be surprised when we see it? Why keep putting out all these clips and, you know, people leaking stuff and people, Beyonce out there filming a video. We don't know if it's for Spirit that she released on the 11th, which was like 2 days ago or something like that. And excuse me, we'll get to that in a second. Y'all releasing clips of her, you know, got all the info of her shutting down the Grand Canyon. She shut this down. She shut that down. Damn it, bitch. Let me be surprised like I was when Beyonce and Lemonade popped up, okay? Let me be fucking surprised. I don't need to see the clip, and I'm not going to watch the clip. I will watch the finished product, because if she wanted us to see the clip, bitch, she would have put it on her Instagram. That's how I feel about that. Don't send me shit else, okay? Moving on. The Lion King will be out next week. The album for the soundtrack of it came out yesterday, actually, and it's, to the most part, it's similar to the original. You know, we got a couple of songs on there that you know, I felt some type of way. I felt some type of way about Hakuna Matata, okay, and you know, everybody trying to put their own vocalized inflections on there, and I was just like, I prefer the original, but you know, it's whatever, it's cute, it's doable. And the same thing with Be Prepared. I braced myself for Be Prepared. I said, you know, nothing tops the original, but good job, okay? It was a little bit different, but in the same, I said, all right, you know, I can dig this, I can really dig this, so I can whew, breathe, okay? You be prepared. They didn't do all that. They didn't do all that. So I guess I gotta wait to the movies to see all that, see how they really gonna fuck. I ain't gonna say fuck it up, but go through with this. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully I'm pleased, okay? Because y'all know I'm very hard critic. I'm very hard critic on certain things that I really truly like. I do not want to go to this movie and be disappointed. Don't. Okay? I really don't. You know, people hyping it up. You know, sometimes when they hype stuff up and then, girl, I just don't. Okay? They had the Hollywood premiere, you know, a few days ago, earlier this week. And basically what wound up happening at the premiere is I'm pretty sure this is probably the first time most of them did all been in the same room with each other. That's one. And two, Blue Ivy upstaged her mama. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna fucking say that. Bitch, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Y'all know I love me some Beyonce, bitch. Y'all know I love that hoe. But let me tell you something. When I seen what she had on, I said, girl, what the fuck is this? Okay? I literally said, what the fuck is this? And you wanna know why? Because the camera angles didn't do it no justice. I said, it's mama eating Popeyes. Mama, you not vegan no more. You said you want some food, bitch. You said air don't do it for me no more, okay? I said, all right, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, she put her own pictures out there, and it was some other pictures, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it now. Okay, so it was just the camera angles and when you came in and all that stuff. That's why I was looking at it like, bitch, what the fuck is this shit? But, you know, I liked it. It was cute enough. Not my favorite, you know, Get Up. But, bitch, it costs more than what I... One of the little things on Blue Ivy's fucking hair costs probably more than my house. But, you know, I'm not going to get in my feelings over that. I'm not going to get them. You know, you just be tired of being a broke bitch. And seeing these motherfuckers that just be like, I'm rich. Here I am. Here I am, motherfucker. And I'm just like, can I have a B, bitch? Like, you don't need it. I'm like, ooh, you know, I just went in my feelings for it. Bitch, a whole bunch of y'all is like, bitch, we get it. We get it, girl. We sure 100%. But anyway, that happened. And Miss Blue, like I said, somebody said in the comments, either the Shade Room or Ball Alert, that Beyonce gave birth to her own enemy who's coming to steal her spotlight. She gonna take her spot. I said, bitch, yeah, because mama was serving. Little Blue said, bitch, you gonna get this hip and you gonna get this leg. You gonna get these little kitten heels for kids and you just gonna take it. And you ain't gonna be able to deal. That's all this is gonna be. And I said, all right, you know, you do what you gotta do. You learn. Because she had her mama pose and everything. Speaking of mama, so it was really nice to see Destiny cheering on the carpet, you know. I would say Destiny Mothers, but, you know, Michelle kind of fucking that flow up a little bit. But Michelle been killed. Bitch, let's talk about Michelle Williams for a minute. I don't know what's been going on. Michelle probably done found some of her happy. You know, she probably ain't all the way there, but she getting there. But, baby, whoever it is that's doing this fashion, you can tell it's not Mama Tina. No shade. It's not Mama Tina. But, you know, Mama Tina probably did Beyonce braid. Her or Neil, you know. She trimmed the edges, he braided it up. But you know what I'm saying? Michelle's fashion. Go on her Instagram and just be flipping through the last few couple of weeks or so, a few weeks or whatever. Mama been on point, killing that shit. And I'm just like, what's going on, girl? You finna drop something too? Cause you doing it, bitch. But yeah, that happened. And then, you know, like I said, Beyonce released Spirit. You know, it was giving me, it's off this new album called The Gift, which is in connection to The Lion King. She said it's like a sonic cinema sounding album. You know, she's curating it, she's producing it, got African artists, you know, R&B, hip hop, and other different genres on there, you know, and she put out Spirit, which is also on the Lion King playlist. And it's I think that album comes out on the 19th when Lion King comes out as well. And so I'm gonna be looking forward to it because I do like some Afro beats and stuff like that. So, you know, that's really, really good. And I love the fact that, you know, Africa is getting its shine as it should, you know, and giving all these different artists shine or whatever. Spirit is cute. I like Spirit. It's very inspirational. You know, it gave me so much, and I had to tweet this out when I first heard it. It gave me something like the feel of one of the Michael Jackson songs, like "Keep the Faith" off of the Dangerous album, and also "Will You Be There" off of Dangerous album. That was the theme song for Free Willy. Doom, 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 doom. Hold me. Like, no, let me stop. I'm not gonna give y'all all of that right now because I gave y'all the melody. Y'all can fill in the rest, okay? And then be faithful. Because I'm only human. No, see, I fucked it up. See, I told you I wasn't gonna do that. That's why, okay? But anyway, yeah, it gave me one of those because he's good for, you know, little inspiration with a choir. And them be my favorite songs, okay? Them be my favorite songs from Michael Jackson. Them be my favorites on the album. So that's what it gave me. It was cute enough. Speaking of, you know, on the soundtrack, they did Can You Feel the Love? I said Mama was singing. Mama was holding back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I necessarily wouldn't have put Daddy Glover, Donald Glover, Childish Gambino, whichever one you want to call him, on there with her like that because his voice didn't quite match it. But, you know, you could tell she was holding back and she went into that Disney type voice singing. And I was like, oh, okay, we got a little bit of range and we can do a little thing with our vocal abilities. Whereas with Spirit, she gave you vocals, okay? Anybody that was like, damn, bitch, I'm ready for you to get back to singing, okay? She gave you vocals, all right? She gave you range. She gave you harmony. She gave you background. She gave you all of that. So it was cute. It was cute. And last night, you know, unsung hero, since we talking about the Lion King, and I know y'all like, bitch, get on with it. Let's just give Jason Weaver his props, okay? All this Lion King talk, you know, and I have yet to hear somebody really put out there that, you know, Jason Weaver was the singing voice of young Simba, okay? He sang the shit out of Hakuna Matata, you know. Oh, I just can't wait to begin. Like he sang the shit out of that in the original, okay? Like, give him his props, okay? Give Smart Guy's brother his props, okay? Give Michael Jackson, it's a Jackson 5, when they first started on American Dreams, his props. Give Jason his props, okay? Damn, I just wanted to put that out there. Moving on, now we can move on, okay? Since we still talking about Disney and stuff, I mentioned it in the what is it? What video was that I mentioned it in? The Love and Hip Hop video. The Disneyland. Yeah, fighting at Disneyland. Now, Disneyland is the one that's in California, and Disney World is the one that's in Florida. I went to the one that was in Florida, okay? So I ain't never been to Disneyland. I went to Disney World, you know, so I think that's the one of what it is. But in Disneyland, which I think the one in California, they was over there fighting. And then when I first saw it, I saw it without the sound, y'all. And then when I saw it with the sound, because somebody was like, girl, go back and watch that shit. They family. I said, bitch, what? This is family. Like, are you serious? Mama's getting knocked down, brothers knocking sisters out, or whoever the fuck, because they thought that somebody hit the mama and she really didn't. All I'm gonna say is, y'all trifling shit. I don't give a fuck about white people standing there looking and, you know, y'all acting a fool in front of white folks or whatever, because white folks act fool in front of us too, okay? We act fool in front of everybody. I don't give a care about the white gays, okay? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is, you should be embarrassed that you brought your family issues out in front of the world like this, okay? And now that it's national, and not only that, you show your character, sir, in the red shirt, okay, red, pink shirt, whatever you want to call it, because you up here hitting the shit out of a woman, okay, that is your family at that, you know. And so if you can easily do that to somebody that's in your family, imagine what he probably doing to his baby mama or wife or whoever it is. You know what I'm saying? He didn't hit a few bitches before, okay? The way he hit that girl, he was beating her ass like she was a goddamn man. Pulled her hair like a bitch and then beat her ass like a man. Okay? I said like she was a man. I was just like really confused that you would just do all this stuff. And I'm so mad that nobody stepped in anytime sooner. Okay? They waited until damn near the end of the fight to want to step in after he was doing what he was doing. Like, come on, it was just really, it wasn't a good look on them. Okay? That shit ain't make me look bad. Okay? I know how to act in motherfucking public, bitch. Okay? And that just goes to show people just don't know how to walk away from confrontation sometimes. And it's just really, oh. behooves me. Anyway, you guys tell me how y'all felt about it. Mama fell on that floor like this. She fell prostrate, bitch. I said, get her up. Get her up. Girl, you should have stayed the fuck out of it and set your ass down. You wouldn't be in this situation. But anyway, moving on. This whole thing with ASAP Rocky and his fight or whatever, it's video proof showing that he wasn't the one that started out there in Sweden. He was the one that was getting, harassed by these dudes. And, they was trying to say that he broke their headphones when actuality they did it. And, that in a sense, he was defending himself. But at the same time, the big controversy is, you had Crystal versus the, Joe Budden and all that stuff because of this whole thing, because we all remember that at one point ASAP Rocky really wasn't here for the black girls, especially the black girls who wear red lipstick, especially not here for the Black Lives Matter movement. He said some problematic things, and, a lot of black folks are like, okay, cool, this is what you feel, but now you need us to want to petition to get you out of jail or whatever because you got inhumane conditions that they got you in or whatever. But when the fact of the matter is, if we was in there or somebody else that was, going hard for you, even if it was a music star or whatever, entertainment folk, you wouldn't go hard for them like that, okay? You wouldn't try to get them out and all that stuff. And I totally get the reasoning why people feel the way that they feel. If you don't feel that way, that's fine. If you want to support, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine as well. And that's why I don't understand. Why do we have to call people out who go against what we say, how we feel? If you feel so strongly about a topic or a person or whatever, that's fine. You do that. But you cannot get mad when somebody else don't feel the exact same way. You want to know why? Because they are entitled to their opinion and everybody's not going to agree and have the same fucking feeling, okay? That is perfectly okay. Some people don't let go of, things that people say that hurt them. Maybe that hurt them. His quote about, black girls shouldn't wear red lipstick or some shit like that or whatever, or he don't live up in Ferguson or whatever, so why should that matter to him, or whatever fucking quote it is. That probably hurt people, okay? And so therefore they not gonna let that go just because you get into a situation that's kind of that is fucked up. It's messed up, no doubt about it. We're not even debating that part. But if a person don't want to agree and want to support or whatever, that's on them. And they can do that. Calm the fuck down. Moving on from that, I hope they get the situation, rectified and, show that who was right and who was wrong and get him out the situation. But other than that, what else can we do? We out here dealing with ice raids, okay? They supposed to be doing ice raids this weekend. I seen something where they were supposed to postpone it. So I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to be a surprise attack or whatever. They sent out emails to my job telling us, what we have to do just in case they do come to the work or whatever. And we not obligated to give them anything or to say anything to them. There was a bill trying to be passed or whatever to ban them from using the database. Now, at first I thought our mayor, Lori Lightfoot, was going to sign it, but then I'm seeing some other stuff saying that she passed on signing it or whatever. So, girl, it's just a lot. And I pray for everybody that got to be involved in it, okay? Congratulations to the women's soccer team. They won the World Cup. And, they're getting a lot of recognition for being winners and also for the fact that they are being paid way less than their male counterparts, but yet they're the one that's constantly winning things, you know what I'm saying? And I feel as though it's still messed up that we still live in a time where men are getting especially in sports, men are getting more of the attention than women. We see it in the WNBA. I seen that whole thing where the plane broke down. They riding, economy class and business class and coach or whatever. They got to get on with regular folks and their plane delayed and, they had to get on a bus and all this stuff. Go all these hoops and hurdles just to get to their game. And then they get paid way less. They don't get paid hundreds of thousands. They get paid tens of thousands, okay? Low tens of thousands at that. Could be low, could be depending on that, and they don't start off with a few $100,000s or a couple of $1 million contracts. No, no. If they don't get them endorsement deals, especially, they not finna get that money. And WNBA, unfortunately, is not as popular as it was back in the day when you had like Rebecca Lobo and Lisa Leslie playing and stuff like that. Bitch, that shit used to be the fun. Like, they used to have it on TV just as much. People used to be willing to watch that shit just as much as they did the NBA finals and all that stuff. That's how popular it was, okay? I don't know what happened and how it fell off so hard, but it's unfortunate. Give these women what they deserve. They out here putting their sweat, blood, and tears up into stuff just like the men, and they're winning stuff as well, just like the male counterparts. Give them what they deserve. They deserve more, okay? Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. And on a sad note, there's this young actor named Cameron Boyce. Forgive me if I'm saying his name wrong. 20 years old. He was a Disney star actor. He played in the movie Grown Ups as, I think, Adam Sandler's son. Never seen the movie. Never heard of him. Don't watch the Disney Channel. And my little sister don't watch the Disney Channel like that. So she never heard of, because I asked who he was. She never heard of him. Was some show named Jesse, and then The Descendants. And, either way, he was loved by a lot of people. He had a multitude of fans, and he was a young actor. I did see a video of him singing John Legend's "Ordinary People." Baby, he could sing his ass off. I said, wait a minute, I wasn't expecting that. But unfortunately, he passed away in his sleep. He had a seizure, and come to find out, he was dealing with it was an epileptic seizure. He was dealing with this condition for a while, and so he just had a seizure in his sleep, and he never woke up from it. And that seizures are very, very, very dangerous, if you ask me, because it's messing with your brain. You know what I'm saying? It is not a fun thing. It's something that you don't take lightly, okay? And so my hearts and prayer goes out to the family. I didn't know the young man, but no one should have to lose their child that young. That is young. And he seemed like he was just getting into his own, and, he had a multitude of fans and stuff, and he was, probably on his way to do way more bigger things, and it's very, very much unfortunate that this happened. But get yourself checked, and so that you can see go sit down and talk to your family and get the medical history. Go get yourself checked out, so just in case you find some underlying issues that's going on with yourself, you can go ahead and get a jump on that, so that you won't find something because you put it off to the side that could have been helped and controlled, or eliminated if you would have just went on ahead and got help for, or got yourself checked out. Please do that. Real Housewives of Atlanta news. Kenya Moore is coming back. She got her peach. Surprisingly, I'm okay with this. Kenya don't annoy me no more. Well, I ain't gonna say that. She's okay. We're cordial, okay? Her baby is beautiful, and yeah, we need some little drama, so she can come back and spice it up, all right? So I'm okay with it. Another sad story that happened. Another sad story that happened was the senseless killing of 17-year-old Elijah Al-Amin. He was at a convenience store, and I think in the parking lot or whatever, and he was playing rap music, and this white man came over there to him, stabbed him in the back, and then slit his throat, saying that he was playing his rap music. And at one point I read something that he said he was attacked or something by some people that was playing rap music before, but then they failed to put out there that this man just got out of jail or something for a previous assault record or whatever, and then, he's trying to claim mental illness and all that stuff. Every time somebody do something that to a young black person, it's always mental illness. Mental illness this made me do it. Mental that. No, you did that shit on your own free will, okay? I'm not buying it. Put him under the jail. They indicted him. There was no reason listening, that boy probably was minding his own business and you couldn't do the same. You didn't want to hear the music, you fucking leave. Okay? Don't go over into his space and tell him to turn his stuff down. He has a right to do that. Okay? And I'm pretty sure the shit probably wasn't really that doggone loud. Okay? Like, if something is bothering you so bad, why don't you just leave? Why don't you just leave? This ain't your place. It ain't like he was in front of your house on your property playing his music so loud and disturbing you. And even then you call the cops, okay? That's what you do. You don't take matters in your own hand. I hope they put him under the jail and justice for Elijah. I hope so. Some more news. Congratulations is in order to Miss Angelica Ross, aka Candy from Pose. If you saw Pose this past Sunday, was it Sunday? No, Tuesday. You know her character got gracefully released from the show, and we found out Mama got a new show. Okay, she working with Ryan Murphy again, you know, and she's going to be on American Horror Story Season 9, 1984. Baby, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. They better do this right, okay? They better get this right. It's going off of the 80s slasher movies and stuff like that. It's taking place at like a sleepaway camp like Jason and stuff like that. And I just love it, okay? Already. I seen the little clips. You know, they was introducing the characters and stuff like that. I said, I can't wait. You know, unfortunately, Sarah Paulson ain't gonna be in this season, but that's cool. That's cool. Whatever. I'm satisfied with the people that I seen that was in there, and yeah, y'all better get this right. Y'all better get this right, okay? I love me some 80s horror movies. 80s horror movies, like, come on. That is like one of my favorite genres because when you go back and you look at it now, 80s, early 90s and stuff like that, you go back and you look at them now and it's like, this stuff is not scary. It's so funny, the special effects, and we've come a long way. That's what it shows me. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the season. Some more stuff that happened. R. Kelly. Okay, R. Kelly is back in the news because R. Kelly just got arrested again by the NYPD. Okay, and the FBI. He was facing some new federal charges of sex crimes and cover-ups. Two people that work with him also have been arrested too for, you know, paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to cover up the sexual crimes that he's done and to pay off people who, you know, had the videotapes of him in the child porn, basically, underage having sex with underage girls, and he has been indicted for recruiting women and girls to engage in illegal sexual activities, paying the victims and witnesses to cover up his crimes. And he's been charged with racketeering, kidnapping, forced labor, and sexual exploitation of a child that spans over 2 decades in the U.S. and overseas. And I said, wait a minute, overseas? Child, just lock him up. Just lock him up and throw the key away. I'm tired of hearing about it. The next thing I want to hear is that y'all found him guilty, okay? That's what I want to hear, you know. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all felt. That's just a little update on Mr. Kelly, okay? That's an update on Lil Chester. Nicki Minaj, she was supposed to do some type of concert over in Saudi Arabia, I believe, but she wound up, you know, I was a little like taken aback when I found out that it was going to happen. I said, they allow, you know, because some of those Middle Eastern countries, they don't, you know, you can't do all the stuff that you do here over there. You know, you got to cover up. You got to censor yourself. You know, you can't be popping your ass up there or whatever. Women don't have the same type of rights and stuff, especially the LGBT. You know, it's a little suppressed or something. I said, oh, did something happen that I didn't know of? I got to go look this up. But then I guess some of her fans or something happened where she decided to pull out. And you know, she said, you know, she can't, you know, perform in a country where, you know, the LGBT is not treated well and, you know, the women don't have that many rights and stuff like that. So, hey, I think it's a good look that she pulled out, but why now? Why agree to it? You didn't research and see this before, or you just saw dollars not? Which one? You know, but hey, at least she came to her senses before she did it. Moving on from that, I should have said this at the beginning. Congratulations when I was talking about Beyonce, but y'all probably was tired of me talking about them. But anyway, congratulations to Jay-Z. He is now the new chief brand strategist cannabis company, called Calivia. I hope I said it right. And Puff Puff Pass, I'm here for this. He's doing a whole bunch of stuff with. Let me tell you something. This man is just doing it, okay? This man who does not have a college degree, all right, is out here owning companies, head of companies, chief brand executive and strategist, and doing all this stuff, and doing political work and trying to get social reform going and all this. And bitch, like, you just make me seem like I ain't doing shit with my life. Okay? Like, put me on, mentor me. Like, for real. That's my thing. I really, really wanna I've been trying to this whole networking thing, it's a hard thing sometimes, especially given that you're an introvert, person like me that's an introvert. It's hard to get out there and, get in touch with the right people. People that's not trying to, play games with you and use you for this and use you for that, or sell you pipe dreams and stuff like that. I really would like a mentor that's in the business, industry somehow, whatever. I'm not that type of person that like, oh, give me a handout and all this stuff. No, girl, I want to work for what I got, okay? Because I feel as though if you put in the hard work, you appreciate it so much more when you get that success, okay? And I do have sometimes when I see certain things like, you see people of this new age just popping up and getting on, and it's like, dang, what am I doing wrong? I've been doing this for a minute and they only been doing it for a couple of years, and now they put on and all this stuff. Like, what's going on? And then I have to remind myself, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and what's meant for you is meant for you. And if it's supposed to happen, it will happen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just had to throw that out there because I'm pretty sure somebody else needed to hear that, because we're not the only ones that go through these things. It's a whole bunch of us that goes through the same stuff and we don't realize it. But I just need to put that out there. Jermaine Dupri, he came out, he was given an interview, and he was asked which women artists are he's rap artists do he like, do he bump to, and he said basically he's not impressed by anyone for the most part, because a lot of these women artists that are out now, rap artists, they're just making like stripper club music. I went to the club, I used to be a stripper rap and all this stuff. It's not impressing him, whatever. And I just felt like, a lot of people, Doja Cat, Cardi B, which was very vocal, who said, she said what a lot of people was thinking. Some people understood where he was coming from and agreed with him. And I get that. We do have that. We do have some female women rapper who are out here and they're talking about their puss. They're talking about their sex. They're talking about their clothes and they're this and they're that. Okay? And they're very sexual with their stuff. We have that. That's understandable. But we also have, other artists, other women artists who are out here talking about a multitude of things, okay? And just like Cardi said, and a lot of us already said, they're underrated. You don't take them seriously, or you're not looking for them. Them ain't the ones that you're checking for. So don't come out your mouth and say that, all these women are out here, speaking about the same thing, but there are a vast majority and diversity of women artists who are out here. You got some that do this, talk about their puss, and then you have some that are socially conscious. Okay, you got a wide range, and y'all gave me some suggestions of some women artists last week, and I took heed to it. And it's a wide range. Everybody's not rapping about the same, but I understand, given that what we see most popular is the ones that's talking about, popping puss and all that stuff. But you have to dig deeper, okay? It's other artists out here, so you can't group everybody in a bunch and put a generalization, a general ass statement out like that, okay? And then to say that, to come against women who are in the rap game and say that that's all that they're talking about, when you have men in this rap game, you're not scrutinizing them. Has he come out and said, well, I'm tired of listening to these mumble rappers or whatever. I'm tired of listening to these rappers talking about the same thing. You talking about women talking about going to the club and stripper rap and all this stuff and their puss and all that. But men get on the thing on these albums, the most popular ones, what are they talking about? Fucking a bitch, okay, getting money from selling drugs and killing somebody, shooting up a nigga and drinking lean, okay, doing drugs and selling drugs, talking about the same damn thing over and over and over and over again. So if you gonna call one out, call the other counterpart out too. Let's be fair with it, all right? And then let's come up with a solution as to what we can do. Let's give out some suggestions of people who actually, have a wider range to talk about, who's just not limited to this one particular subject. You know what I'm saying? That's what the criticism was coming from. I get what he's trying to say, but you can't generalize. You can't generalize because everybody is not the same. Everybody is not the same. And it was like, y'all just don't want to give, credit to the people that's out. Y'all not looking deeper. You got Tierra Whack and all these other people that are doing different things. And, it is what it is. Y'all tell me y'all opinion on that. And you can say that he a legend in the game and all that stuff, which is true. But at this point in time, who has he put out? Who is on So So Def? Okay, he got the rap game. Ain't none of them pop. Miss Mulatto, she trying to do something, but I don't even think she on So So Def. Okay, but other than that, who pop? Nobody. He ain't been hot like that. So So Def ain't been hot like that since fucking Bow Wow. Okay, that's what I feel like. Girl, I don't know. I don't know. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. And the last thing I want to end this with, kind of upset, but I understand it. How to Get Away with Murder is ending this season. The 6th season will be its final season. And it didn't get canceled. They just decided to end the season. And to be quite honest, I feel like it's a good move. You don't want to just keep stretching it out and stretching it out. You don't want it to become a scandal. Meaning the show started off really good, and then by the time it got to its last 3 seasons, it was trash. And that season finale was still trash, okay? Series finale was trash as shit. But y'all tell me how y'all felt about that. It was a good run. I'ma miss it, but I can always go back and watch it again on Netflix and all that stuff. So you guys have a joyful weekend, all right? Stay cool and stay hydrated, okay? Stay hydrated. Once again, New Orleans, you guys are in my prayers. Anybody that's dealing with some storms or whatever, this weather, these earthquakes that's going on the West Coast and, the storms down south, be safe, you guys. You guys are in my prayers. Please have a good one, and I will see you guys later. Peace.